Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back with me, Eko Saputra, and I'm here to explain about basic grammar about the tenses. First, we're going to part A, and we're gonna talk about simple present tense. Okay, simple present tense is used when you tell something happen continually in the present, like every day, every week, etc. You guys can also use the simple present to tell the thing that often you do. As you can see right here, I'm just made a sentence. Eko menggambar pemandangan setiap hari Sabtu pagi di rumah. And the formula for the simple present tense is NP1 Eko, verb plus S is menggambar, NP2 pemandangan, adverb plus time is setiap satu pagi, and adverb plus place it's di rumah. And the simple present tense, when you want to use that, you have to watch your subject. Your subject is singular noun or plural noun. And here I'm use a singular subject, so you guys can check it on the example that I made in the next slide. Here's the example about simple present tense. As you can see right there, I'm using singular, and yeah. Let's go to the next tenses. Okay, here we have a simple continuous tense. Simple continuous tense is used when you're trying to tell whatever action that you do at the time you're speaking. And here I just make the sentence, Eko sedang menggambar bunga di kelas sekarang. And the formula from the simple continuous tense is NP1 Eko, copula plus verb plus ing, sedang menggambar, NP2 bunga, adverb place to di kelas, adverb time 3 sekarang. And then when you use the subject as a singular noun, you have to use is, and the plural noun you have to use are. Okay, let's go check my example that I made. Okay, here's the example. As you can see, I use a singular subject here, and I'm using is. Okay, so the simple continuous tense is action that ongoing when you speaking. Okay, next we have a simple past tense. The simple past tense is used when you're trying to describe a complete activity that happening in the past, and the activity is ended in the past too. As you guys can see right here, I just make a sentence, Eko pergi ke Lotus minggu lalu. So the formula is NP1 Eko, verb plus ed, it's pergi, and then NP2 is Lotus, adverb time is minggu lalu, and here I just use a singular, so I will use a did. And okay, let's go to the example. And here's the example of simple past tense. Okay, next we have a simple present perfect tense. This tense is used in present to indicate action that has taken place at some specific time. As you can see right here, I just made a sentence, Eko telah menjadi seorang seniman sejak 2021. And the formula is NP1 Eko, auxil plus verb plus n, it's telah menjadi. NP2 seorang seniman, adverb time, sejak 2021. And here I just use a singular noun for the subject, so let's check the example that I made. And here's the example of simple present perfect tense. Okay, next we have a simple modal tense. This tense is used when we're trying to state something necessary or compulsory to give an advice and instruction. And here's the sentence, Eko bisa membuat gambar dengan mudah. NP1 is Eko, modal is bisa, verb membuat, and NP2 is gambar, adverb manner is dengan mudah. And here for the subject I use a singular noun. Let's get to the example. Here's the example of simple modal tense that I made. Okay, we're going to part B. In part B, we still have a simple present tense. And yeah, but here there is a differences between simple present tense from part A and part B, because simple present tense in this part have a copula and complement. If you don't know about what is copula is connecting word for subject and complement. Okay, and for the complement is to describe something, status, subject, or object. Here we have a sentence, Mr. Catur adalah guru lukisku di sanggar ini. So the formula is NP1 is Mr. Catur, copula is adalah, and complement is guru lukis, and adverb plus place di sanggar ini. And from this sentence we know that Mr. Catur is a singular noun, yeah. So we're gonna use an is. Okay, here's the example of simple present tense in part B. Okay, next we have a simple past tense in part B. Okay, in this simple past tense, we use a copula and complement to complete the sentence. And the sentence that I made is, dulu saya seniman di kota ini. So the copula is dulu, NP1 is saya, complement is seniman, and adverb place to di kota ini. Okay, from the sentence we know that I use a singular subject, so I use was. Okay, here's the example from simple past tense. Okay, here we have a simple present perfect tense. In this simple present perfect tense, we have an auxiliary and complement, guys. Okay, so the sentence that I made is Eko telah kecewa dengan kota ini. So the NP1 is Eko, auxiliary is telah, complement is kecewa, and adverb place is dengan kota ini. And I use the singular noun for the subject, so it will be has been. Okay, as you can see right here, we have an example for simple present perfect tense. And let's go to the next point. Okay, here we have a simple modal tense, but here the modal tense is used complement. So the sentence is, lukisan abstrak seharusnya sangat indah di museum. NP1 is lukisan abstrak, modal is seharusnya, complement is sangat indah, adverb place to di museum. For the subject we use the copula will be, can be, should be, may be, must be, and damage. And for the example you can check after this. Here my example that I made for modal tense. Okay, that is my explanation about the tenses. Sorry if my video is too short, and thank you for watching me.